Good morning, my puppies. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Look at this beautiful day. Did you make this beautiful day, Barkley? Did you make it, Porty? Oh, I think it's all your good work. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, you helping Mummy. You helping Mummy. Well, I didn't get to show you the morning in the other vlog, but look at this. So this was the morning that I was hoping for Vlogmas, but sometimes we just don't get what we want, but we get something different, and it's just as beautiful. Now this is a beautiful frosty morning. There's frost on the new gates, there's frost on the Defender. It is spectacular. We've got some truffle snufflers in the grass. Look at you, little truff snuffs. Little truff snuffs in the grass. Good boys. We've got frost on the oxenwood table and all of the hellebores. And we also have a whole host of barricades around the garden because work is currently happening in the light wells. So we've got to protect the little puppuccinos. Little, you are so fast. You are so fast. Oh my goodness me. You are so fast. You are the fastest. You very much like coming into these beds, don't you? You very much like truffle snuffling in them. Barkley's the Lone Ranger. Good morning, everyone. I'm in my cozy dressing gown this morning because the temperature has plummeted outside. As you would have seen from the frost that I showed you this morning, it is icy cold and so bloomin' festive. It makes me very excited. I want to be honest with you at the beginning of this video, just to let you know that I've had a bit of a boo-boo, but a boo-boo in like the positive sense. Most Vlogmases, okay, I've struggled. You remember last year was the first Vlogmas where, and I say struggled in the loosest form of the word, okay, just don't attach anything to that. But I mean, I always really want to give you as many videos as possible and hope that you guys enjoy it. And it's a really annoying thing if you're let down by that. So I've worked over the years to make it so that it's manageable for me, quality content for you, as much as possible. I mean, again, loosest form of the word, and be able to keep on top of things. And so last year, I literally just breezed through Vlogmas. It was so good. And because of that, I think I've almost been a bit worried this year. So I've been like filming and filming and filming and filming, and I've filmed too much, too soon. So I'm a bit ahead when it comes to videos, and in actual fact, I have a different video that needs to be put live today as you're watching this. So on Friday, we would have packed for Hamburg basically with you, and then I've gone to Hamburg. This video is just filmed a little bit later because it's still wonderful loveliness and you will see everything that happened, but I've just filmed too much. I don't know how this is possible. I mean, I could have put out extra videos, but in all honesty, this year, again, we've taken things a little bit differently, and I'm actually closing the office for everyone involved. I might have to do a bit more work, but for all of the girls, we're closing the office a week early. And I made that decision fairly quickly because I realised how valuable this time of year is. So I have always said that I believe that as a culture, I think as a rule, there should be 2 weeks off, just like the 2 weeks off at Christmas. I know that not everyone gets that, and I know that some careers are different. I guess it's different in the capacity that a lot of people, when they go like on holiday or whatever, they stop working, whereas some people don't. I'm one of those people. And it's really this time of year where I ever get to switch off. Some people never get to do that. I completely understand that. But I always believe that there should be 2 weeks in summer and 2 weeks in winter, which we get, to like recharge your batteries basically. And we don't get that. We get a whole year until we do it again at Christmas. So I'm letting the whole office have 3 weeks off for Christmas this year. And I'm really, really excited to take 3 weeks off myself but I will probably still be doing a fair amount of like uploading. I won't be completely not working for that time because I've got Vlogmas to finish off. Anyway, that's why I've not uploaded 2 more videos, because actually these videos that I film are really precious in order for everyone to be able to clock off early, get all of the links and what have yous done, and push everything live. Whenever I talk about the girls that work for me and the things that happen like behind the scenes, people always say, why can't you do that yourself? We have our processes in place to ensure that we can provide a standard of service to the clients that we work with. So I think having more hands on deck, people with expertise, people with time, they're not time poor, they're not scrambling around, that's why. So, and also I love having like a team of girls. I've got such a wonderful team of girls, you have no idea. And I'm so lucky. Like, I am so lucky that I have as many people that work with me that are like genuinely, like, it just doesn't happen. It genuinely doesn't happen, especially in this industry, to have a team like mine where it's like genuinely like a family. Like if someone's down, everyone, like, it's wonderful. I'm totally digressing. Anyway, so this video is filmed a little bit in like a bit later, so, but we have a wonderful day ahead. I am going to the ballet for the first time this evening. I'm going to see my friend Lauren there as well, and actually I think I'm going to be meeting a load of other girls that I've not actually met before, which is such a treat. I'm so excited for this, and I've got a wonderful dress from my collection to wear, so I'm going to be taking you with me down there. And I'm getting ready as well. I've just washed my hair. My hair is freshly washed. I did a little bit of a blue shampoo to keep this nice and like icy, but very, very happy. I'm thinking a hairband, but I'm not too certain yet. So yes, it's gonna be a lovely, lovely day. Exciting. Look at these beautiful, frosty, wintry views over the countryside, and you can literally see just there how far those views go. It is such a treat, even though it is freezing cold. These views are absolutely spectacular. Oh my goodness me. And the frost still on the ground. Right, I am pretty much ready and dressed for the day. My hair is done. I'm thinking I'm gonna have my hair down with the dress, just because I've got something else happening tomorrow and I don't want to ruin my hair by putting it up in a bun, and I won't have time to wash it again. So yes, hairband and a beautiful dress for the evening. I'm about to show you some stuff, and I'm very, very excited about this because this is a partnership which I have been so excited about, and we've done things really differently this year, and we've made sure that I'm highlighting brands during the Christmas period that just set my heart on fire, and I owe the introduction to this brand to all of you, because not just were so many of you sending me this brand, but you were also sending them me, if that makes sense. Basically, I get so many messages about this brand, it is unbelievable, and they get so many messages about me. And over the past few months, we've been discussing this collaboration, and you would have seen me featuring a few little bits here and there, but we've been meeting over the last few months to discuss this partnership, and I have been so excited for this. It is the most beautiful, beautiful British brand, and I know that they have cultivated one of the most loyal and almost like, I don't even know how else to say it other than like, I'm gonna move my thingy because you can't see how beautiful this looks behind me. There you go. They've cultivated one of the most like cult-like followings I think I've ever heard of. They value their customers higher than any other element of their entire business, which I think is such a inspirational thing to so many of us, especially like if we're looking at starting our own brands. The way they've done things is amazing. And I know obviously I usually highlight, you know, powerhouse female-owned brands and businesses, but this particular brand is owned by 2 guys with the help of their mums, by the sound of things, but it seems like their mums are very helpful behind the scenes. And they have created Fairfax and Favor. It's the most beautifully crafted British brand, basically centered around countryside living, but in the most modern way. And you can bet your bottom dollar, if anyone ever says that if you find a country loving girl on Instagram, she will love Fairfax and Favor. And today I've got some bits to show you from them as part of our campaign together. And they're not going to be the things that you're used to seeing from the brand, which is quite exciting for me. And I think they're well known for one thing, and today I'm not showing you any of those things. I'm showing you some of their new pieces because Fairfax and Favor are starting to move into like actual fashion. They've always had a few little pieces here and there, but they're moving into so many more luxury leather goods, outerwear pieces, clothing, accessories, and I get to show you them today in the hope that you're searching for someone that you love for the perfect Christmas present. I hope that I've got exactly what you're looking for in here, because I know that we're country lovers, we're British lovers, whether we live in Britain or not. The amount of messages that I get from you that you're like, I did not love England until I started watching your channel. I didn't realise that it was so beautiful, blah, 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 blah. And I love to be that avenue for you. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I've got a piece that I've already been wearing and loving in my wardrobe, but basically the brand itself, I mean, it's beautiful. Like, even down to their packaging, it screams British heritage, but with a little dash of eccentricity as well, which I think is quite nice. It adds a real unique touch to their pieces, but with packaging like this, it also gives you the perfect basis for gifting. So whether that's a small little something for someone, maybe to go under the tree or in their stocking, hopefully I've got it in here for you. And can I just say, look at the detailing. I love their own kind of crest. It makes it feel really kind of regal and snazzy. But this piece is a handbag that I have been waiting to unbox with you. I know I don't do that many handbag unboxings anymore, but this one is something with a bit of a difference, and it's definitely one that I have noticed that I need something a bit more practical, something that's still beautiful, but doesn't compromise on quality craftsmanship, quality materials, British branding and heritage, and I have found it. So this is more of like a crossbody, almost like a cartridge bag. It's kind of like inspired by the typical cartridge bags that you get when going shooting, or like, well, going clay pigeon shooting really. And I would probably have found this very, very useful over the last few months, because I've usually got a very impractical handbag. But you can have obviously this chocolate leather crossbody strap with the stunning sueding. The other thing that I love is how subtle their branding is. As you'll know, I'm not hugely into like massive branding anymore. I'm not hugely into like all over like monogram prints or anything like that. I'm far more inspired by these tiny little details, just a crest, nothing too big, and then on the back the subtle embossing of Fairfax and Favor just makes this a beautifully understated piece. Now you can obviously dress this up with a twilly or something like that to give it more of a daytime edge if you want to. This for me is more of a sort of country pursuit bag, so whether I'm going on a walk or a dog walk, whether I'm going riding, whether I'm walking to the pub, just being out and about in the countryside, you want something that is going to be a lot more practical. And this, what a gift as well. Such a beautiful, beautiful gift for Christmas time if you have someone that you know of that is a bit of a countryside lover as well. So this is the perfect size. You can fit cameras in here, you can fit dog treats and other bits and pieces as well. Good little pocket there on the front for your phone, and honestly this feels stunning, like such a beautifully made piece with the beautiful contrasting leather panels to the suede. This is going to look gorgeous with like white shirts and jeans, and then a good pair of boots as well, just to add a pop of richness to fairly basic outfits as well. I absolutely love this. And say hello to the most deceptively comfortable and cozy outfit I think you'll ever see. These maxi cardigans are one of the things that I would say you always need in your wardrobe, because you can throw it on over everything. It looks so elegant, but
oh my gosh, it's like wearing a dressing gown. And this one is a beautiful chocolatey one, Johnson's of Elgin, and I've teamed it with my Fairfax and Favor chocolate suede belt. I love this beautiful shield detailing. It's so understated. Like this is what you want from a waist belt. I don't want anything with any big sort of like logos. I just want this beautiful understated detailing, and it's in a nice champagne gold as well, which means that you'll be able to wear it with a lot of your items in your wardrobe already. And then this is the bag that broke the internet. I was not expecting so many messages about this bag, but it is absolutely beautiful. This is the tan suede leather and chocolate version of the Fairfax and Favor handbag. It is massive inside, so if you are someone who literally drags pretty much everything around with them, I've got cameras, I've got battery packs, I've got all of those things, this is the dream. And this is like my walks to the pub, cozy evenings by the fire at a local pub somewhere, farmhouse, all of those kinds of vibes. This is my favorite bag to take with me because I just don't have to think. Like, I don't have to think. It's just crossbody or over the shoulder. It's got everything in it, and it's so well made. It's so durable. It's one of those bags that really stand the test of time, as well as the beautiful neutral tones just working in pretty much any country girl's wardrobe. So I'll link this in the description box down below. I'll link all of the accessories as well, and all of the pieces that I featured in this will be linked down below. So that's the first piece. So if someone's been a really good girl this year, I think that you're probably going to be able to treat her to those. Next up we have, again, what a special gift. Just coming boxed like that alone is so beautiful. I can't tell you how much I've been looking forward to getting into these pieces. I've saved this unboxing for you. I've thought to myself, I've got some blooming gloves in there that I could wear, and I'm not unboxing them because I'm saving them to unboxing with you. These are stunning. I am utterly in love with these. Look at, again, this beautiful subtle branding with the quilting detail to them. They have a cashmere and lamb's wool mix lining for super warmth. They fit the most elegantly I think I have ever seen when it comes to a pair of gloves. I got these pretty much in every colorway, from chocolate to tan to black. Such a beautiful gift, and I think you can never go wrong with a pair of wonderful gloves for Christmas for someone special. In my humble opinion, this is the type of gift that someone unboxes and like audibly gasps, because it's so beautiful and so thoughtful at the same time. I always feel I find it a bit difficult to get beautiful and practical into the same gift, but these gloves fit the bill. And again, with that stunning crest detail of the Fairfax and Favor logo, chef's kiss. Just to show you the other colorways that I picked up as well, because I think that, in all honesty, leather gloves. So these are more of a like oxblood, rouge cellier style shade. It's got that richness, that almost mahogany shade to them. These are gonna go perfectly with one of my like purdy coats as well. Oh, and the softness of the leather, absolutely stunning. Probably going to be my most worn pair though are the classic black, and I wish that I'd had these for my recent trip. I ended up taking a pair of gloves that were too small for me, unfortunately, but a classic black pair of gloves are obviously going to be the most worn by anybody. I think that they go with black leather boots really nicely, and these ones have that subtle sheen to them that is just going to add a different edge. Gosh. And then that cashmere and wool lining is going to keep your fingers nice and warm. So not just look lovely, I think gloves just look so elegant. If you know someone that loves elegant dressing as well, I know we've got quite a lot of us here. A pair of gloves, beautiful quality gloves from Fairfax and Favor are the only option in my opinion. Then we have some other bits and pieces as well. These would make some really lovely stocking fillers or main gifts, all dependent on your budget. I really wanted to get myself a beautiful tan card wallet. Finally feel like I've had my Amazon little £3 purse for long enough to justify me getting myself a nicer little purse. So that's basically the thought process behind this. I've had it for 2 years. I can be trusted now, I hope. But again, beautiful little Fairfax, subtle branding down there, looks so wonderful, and then the embossing in the back. I just love a little embossed emblem like that. I am very, very, very particular with belts. You will know that I don't like belts with big logos, but I like belts to add a little something to an outfit. I am a keen waist belt wearer, and when I saw this, it instantly piqued my interest as a belt to go with my LV trunk bag, because I wanted something that was chocolate brown in finish, not with any huge branding on it, but it does have the subtle shape of the shield. And then on the little eyelet that the belt goes through, you have the little Fairfax and Favor logo there. So again, if you're looking for slim waist belts that are going to elevate your outfit, this will make such a beautiful little addition to your wardrobe. Again, perfect for the countryside pursuits, but also a beautiful little pairing with this bag as well, or with the chocolate brown gloves. If you can be trusted with an actual purse, which I am working up to, then they also do these slightly bigger purses as well. This is more of like a coin purse with card storage. Again, beautiful suede finish and leather, subtle branding, little details to it that make it so, so special. So just in case you are a responsible adult, unlike me, there is purse in there, but I think I'm going to start off small with this one for me. And then we are moving into the ready-to-wear pieces, and I'm probably going to have to get up to show you these a little bit better, but this is a beautiful shearling gilet in this olive colour. Now you are going to see me wear this a lot over the next few months, because not only is this the perfect shade of olive, but it is also the warmest thing I have ever owned. Like, even if you were to put this underneath a field coat, if you're going to a pub and you want to take off a layer, say you've got a nice cashmere jumper underneath, this over the top, when you get to the pub, it means you're still warm, but you're not like overly bulky with your coat on that's gonna have been keeping you warm outside, and you can peel back the layers, but I'll show you it more up close. So just for a little bit of inspo, this is how I would probably wear it myself, and how I'm going to be wearing it over the next few months, because this is like a duvet. It is so, so cozy. You could even put shirts underneath this with a pair of jeans, just to obviously lock in the heat, but also add a real element of cozy vibe. All of the Fairfax and Favor pieces also come in their beautifully branded boxes as well. I've also got some other bits and pieces to show you from Fairfax and Favor as well as one of my favourite pieces of theirs, which is their trench coat. But obviously you can also wear this, I think, probably reversed if you wanted to. You could cut the label out and have it reversible. I'm sure there's no laws. Yeah, you could wear it like that as well, which is so nice. Gives it a different feel as well, and I love the sort of stand-up collar. This is probably my favourite way to wear a gilet. This is, when people ask me, do you ever wear tracksuit bottoms and like activewear, like outerwear, this is my kind of equivalent. So I've got leggings on, so I am comfortable, but I've got a beautiful cashmere roll neck underneath, and a really nice monotone look. But then I've added a little bit of intrigue with this neutral colour, but it's a real statement piece. The fur collar adds such a beautiful amount of detail to the outfit. It keeps you warm. So yes, into the boxes. This I absolutely loved. The mix of these richer navy tones with this sort of, it's like a muddy grey, but reversible. Obviously you can wear it the other way. Perfect for this time of year. I am going to wear this with my navy coat so much. And actually, do you know what? I wish all scarves were this long. It looks so much better when you belt them when they're this long. I've got a few scarves that are a little bit too short, I think, and this is the length that all scarves should be, and this is so cozy and warm. So again, one of those really lovely pieces that can elevate a look whilst also keeping you cozy and warm. I'm already thinking of all of the things that I'm going to style these up with. I get so excited. It's just one of those brands that I can see why everyone gets so sort of passionate about them. There's just so much to the brand that is wonderful, and I feel like they're a little bit of a trailblazer as well in the like more modern country fashion world, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting.
Okay, I've popped the scarf on with a bit of a smarter look, and I don't know what it is about this. I think it's the navy and this kind of grey, and then the shield. It almost reminds me of a really beautiful English like school uniform, but in the most traditional and almost nostalgic way possible. If you think of like a typical like British schoolboy's uniform, I don't know why, it just evokes all of that kind of vibe, but then teamed with a really elegant coat obviously instantly elevates it into a fashion piece in this capacity. But something about it screams traditional British values. I don't know why. I'm probably just blabbering on here, but there's just that crest there. The Fairfax and Favor crest just does it for me. Now obviously you can belt this in. I love a belted scarf. I do believe that every scarf should be this long. This is the length of scarves. And then this for me is dream outfit vibes. I almost forgot to show you this outfit with the Fairfax and Favor gloves. Leather gloves are my accessory of the season. They are the most elegant way to stay warm that I basically have seen. There's always something very, very beautiful about a pair of leather gloves and a beautiful handbag, and obviously a beautiful scarf as well. I think that this is my favourite outfit for sure. And the gloves, just to show you the little detail on the gloves, just subtle and understated. This is one of their sleeveless jackets in the most beautiful herringbone fabric with a sort of muddy grey suede trim to it. This is such a beautiful piece. You'll know that I'm a fan of sleeveless blazers in this capacity, but it's almost like a bit of a shooting jacket as well, but with more of a sort of fashionable edge. This you could even wear with like white jeans in spring summer for that transitional season as well, but you can wear this over jumpers, cashmere jumpers. I've seen so many girls styling this up beautifully. I'm very, very inspired. I think this was the first piece of like clothing Fairfax and Favor had ever produced. They did it in a blue, which I think is more the spring colour, but this fabric is absolutely spectacular. It's got this beautiful herringbone detail to it, but then these Alcantara trims. Stand-up collar, another item that is great for layering. So here in England, in those transitional months, you're basically going to get the most wear out of items like this because you can change to a linen shirt underneath as it gets gradually warmer. The way that this is tailored, like it even has these darts that go over the bust, which creates the most seamless detailing to the entire outfit. I absolutely love this. But the final piece is the pièce de résistance. You would have seen this on my TikTok if you follow me there. This piece is, in my opinion, a work of art. Look at that lining. If someone has been a very, very good girl this year, I think they deserve one of these. Personally, this is the Fairfax and Favor. It's almost like a chestnut brown trench coat, and it does not compromise on warmth. A lot of trench coats these days aren't that warm, especially brands like Burberry and things like that. They're not warm. They're more of like a rain mat, whereas this is both warm and beautiful and stylish as well. Style it up with some black accessories just to contrast the warm tones of it. You could also wear this with like ivories, some beautiful butterscotch cashmere jumpers underneath would look wonderful as well. So I'll link all of these pieces in the description box down below. I've gone for some beautiful elegant boots because I want the trench coat to do all of the talking, and I've added a really classic scarf because I feel like I'm in a Burberry advert right now when I'm wearing this. It has so much beautiful structure to it, but also the softness of this suede is stunning, and I just want this to do all of the talking. So I've popped a little cashmere jumper dress underneath, and it's kind of almost like a basic because the coat is my outfit. This is perfect if you're like going like Christmas shopping, or if you're wanting to go into London and still look beautiful. This is a problem that I often, a very small problem, but it's an issue that I will always find. I always want to look good, but I feel like I spend all this time planning an outfit and then I put a coat over the top and I'm like, well, no one's going to see it because I'm going to be in London, whether I'm going like ice skating or whatever.
I want something that looks as beautiful over the top of my outfit, and this is one of those outfits where I feel like I still look really elegant and beautiful and put together, but I haven't compromised on my outfit or my warmth. And this is such a gorgeous colour, the richness of it. If you've got a classic Burberry scarf, it really complements it beautifully. So with the gloves, etc., and love it, absolutely love it.
I am now going to get myself into my dress for this evening to head down to London. I'm very excited / nervous because I've got a lot on. I think I'm going to get about 4 hours sleep tonight, which is a bit intense, but I've got a lot of fun things happening. So anyway, I am gonna get myself ready, but I hope you like this. And I know that there's gonna be so many people that are like, Lydia, oh my goodness, like we've known about Fairfax and Favor forever. I think this brand is quite possibly one of the most exciting brands of the moment. I think what they're doing is so unique, and I cannot wait to see what they bring in the form of their clothing and outerwear and pieces like that. So hopefully I'm going to be able to show you more in the future as well, but hopefully in here there's also some pieces that you've seen that you think actually either I deserve that, or my mum deserves that, or my girlfriend, my sister, whoever deserves that. But let me know in the comments down below which was your favourite piece. Personally, I think this is the most, like, it's a showstopper of a trench coat in my opinion. Anyway, must stop yabbering on. I'm going to get myself ready to go. I'm really excited though, so yeah. Okay, I have managed to get myself ready in time. I actually think the hairband works. I'm going to try on the sparkly headband, but I think I'm going to go with the black. I'm not even going to try on the sparkly one. I don't want too much sparkle tonight. Said nobody ever, but I really love this new headband from Clementine and Mint. It's the padded one. I've stepped up my game and I've gone for the super padded one. So yes, very, very lovely. I'm about to pack my bag, but this is the dress from my collection, one of the sellout pieces. You guys always amaze me. So I'm ready to head to the ballet with the Karen Millen team to meet some new ladies, as well as see Lauren, which I'm really excited about. I've done it. I've swapped all of my cards over to my Fairfax and Favor little card wallet, which is going to make life so much prettier than my dog chewed Amazon one. It is the most beautiful shade. It's like a chestnutty cognac shade. It's gorgeous. Fragrance of the evening is the last bits of my Ambrette de Noir from Erin. This is just rich and cozy and a little bit smoky and just beautiful. So that's what I'm going to wear this evening, because I'm wearing all of these kind of dark tones. I think this complements it nicely. I'm trying to decide whether I should take a coat. I've got this long line Amelia Wickstead one that you'll see in a future video, but I don't know whether I want to take a coat. I'm always so cold. I'm gonna ask the girls. They know best. They always know best. We have made it to London and we're heading down to Floral Court where La Goccia is. We're gonna have some canapes and some drinks and then head to the ballet. Looks so beautiful. Lauren on the camera. Look at her go. The whole night. What do you think about that? Look how fabulous you look. We're literally twins. I love this. So we've just finished up. Lauren, you're interrupting my vlog. Also, by the way, we look like twins. We are actual twins. I feel like you should have worn the black dress, then we could have been okay. Sorry, I really like the size of your headband as well. But we've just got a little gift from the Karen Millen team as well, which is the most beautiful smelling candle from Diptyque. And you can literally smell it through the box as well. But we're drinking up our drinks now and heading to the ballet. Everyone's basically told me that I am going to just love every moment of it. I hope you can hear me as well, because there's music and I hope I don't get a copyright claim. But I'll see you in there. This
This is like the most helpful thing ever because I always forget to vlog. Literally always. Oh, it's so festive. It's so lovely. I can't take you seriously because the moment you get the camera in your hand, you're like this. If ever there is one place that is truly magical, it is London at Christmas time. Look at all of these lights. We're in Covent Garden at the moment and we're just walking over to the theatre now. Look at this though, it's just so beautiful. But just to explain to you what has been going on, basically Lauren's been helping me vlog tonight because I told her that I'm always really terrible at vlogging when I go out, and honestly the way that she's like moving around, it's like she's an actual cameraman and she's making me laugh so much. From glam to cozy dressing gown because it is -5 outside and the ground is sparkling like the Nutcracker performance. Everything sparkled in it. It was the most beautiful, moving, just exquisite show I have ever watched. I loved every moment of it. My hands actually hurt like by the end because I would be like holding my hands like this and then I'd be clapping so much like a little seal, and it was just honestly spectacular. Now, I've never been to the ballet in that capacity before and I need to go every year now. I would love to do it like with a box where you've got a bit more room and like make something really special out of it. I said to Lauren that I was like, let's book a box next year. I think you have to book them in January, but let's book it. It really was just phenomenal. That's the only words that I could describe it, and people were crying, people were smiling. It was the most magical thing I've ever watched, and it was so lovely. We met so many, I met so many new faces this evening. Like, you know, when you've like seen people in the industry but you've not really ever met them, I met so many lovely girls this evening, which was really nice, and it was just lovely being with the Karen Millen team for that experience as well. They seemed to love it as well. We were all just like, oh, this is amazing. It was beautiful and everyone looked phenomenal, and I've just got home. It's now gone midnight and Mr. Millen Gordon has been working hard around the house, just fixing bits and pieces and tidying up and doing all of the things that only Mr. Millen Gordon is good at. I've also come home, we've got a new coffee machine. Ali's working on a campaign with DeLonghi, and this is like almost a piece of art. This is just phenomenal. I can't wait to put off learning how to use this for a few weeks. Just getting everyone to make me coffees because it looks like a very confusing contraption.
So basically, this is a better machine.
Yeah.
And we're going to get nicer coffee. So I'm thinking like this would be like a weekend coffee machine for sure.
A weekend? Can you hear this?
No.
A weekend coffee machine.
What I'm saying.
Who has a weekend coffee machine?
This is the sort of machine you do have on shows. That's a bloody cool machine.
Yeah.
That machine here is like functional.
That's DeLonghi as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. I bought you a really expensive coffee machine and then you got given that one and it was better than the coffee machine that I got you. I was like...
Well, it depends how you look at it, technically.
No, I know.
The one you got me was better. But
and we gave it to my brother, the other one, and my brother has, like, honestly, I've never, he just sends me pictures every now and again of his coffee that he's made with the machine. And I thought, do you know what? That's really made me happy that, like, something that we had just sat downstairs not knowing what to do with has just made... Like, it makes his day again and again and again. It's so lovely. But yeah, no, this looks really nice. It does look nice. The other thing that I just said to Ali is that the Meghan and Harry documentary series launched today. Obviously, I wasn't here today and I'm not here tomorrow. So I've got a weekend just to decompress because it's been a busy week, and I am going to binge the 3 episodes. I am a very different kettle of fish when it comes to Meghan and Harry. I love them. I love all of the royals and I love them just as much as I love all of the others. I don't necessarily let the narratives that are created in the media like change my perception of them. I try and remain really conscious when I'm taking in information like from an unreliable source, even when it makes out that it is a reliable source, you know, and they're like, sources from the palace say, I'm like, but I wasn't there, so I don't know.
and I try and keep myself just like a bit more level-headed, and I look at what they actually do and what you actually see of them, and I think that they're really lovely. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. I've seen a few people share a few little bits on social media, and it seems like it's for the most part been really well received. It seems like they're just kind of just laying their cards on the table with the facts. And as you'll probably know on my channel, I'm someone that I'm so bizarre in the way that I think that I only think in facts. I don't really you probably pick this apart, but I don't necessarily get caught up too much in like opinions. Are they alright?
Forty got a carrot, but I was saying off because I keep on thinking he's going to be eating those crab apples.
They have been eating them.
I don't know they can.
Oh.
Don't know.
You have to Google it.
So I keep on saying off.
I think they're just apples. Can't dogs have apples?
And then Barkley was like, what? So I was like, kids on.
Little carrot monster. I think they've been stealing them out of my beds.
Yeah, good.
What do you mean good? Just helping themselves to a carrot.
Sorry, but we grow them for the family.
True, that is true. Your argument is accepted. But yes, so I'm really looking forward to it because I just have my opinions of them based on what I've seen, and from what I've seen, even from like the interviews, etc, etc, like everyone's allowed their view and their side of their story, and I just, you know, I just think that I'm very excited to watch it basically. But then I'm always of a very different mindset to the people that are quite loud on the internet, so I'm always getting myself into trouble. But no, I'm going to binge watch it. I'm going to stay in my pajamas all day on Saturday. I'm not even going to shower. No, I am going to shower, but I'm going to stay in cozy pajamas, cuddle on the sofa with my animals. That is my dream day, and I do it most evenings. Isn't that funny? Like the one thing that is like your dream thing to do, and I get to do it every night. I'm truly spoiled. But anyway, I'm gonna head to bed now. I don't know how long this video will be because obviously actually filming the ballet was quite difficult. They obviously don't want you to film, but I was sneakily trying to film some bits for a TikTok that I was doing because I also want, you know, if you're maybe as bizarre as I am and haven't been to see the Nutcracker, then maybe by seeing that you'll want to go too. So hopefully I'm doing them a favour and it's a nice thing and I'm not spoiling it for anyone. But the moment the dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy happened. Who's eating a carrot? I can hear you, Porty. The moment that the dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy started, I was just, it was difficult for me not to cry, but at the same time I was just so happy, and oh, it was just beautiful. But I also realised that so many of my favourite classical pieces are actually in the Nutcracker and I didn't even know. So you know what I'm going to be obsessing over, like I obsessed over Danton, Anne with an E, whatever. I'm going to be obsessed with the Nutcracker now, and tomorrow morning, first thing, I'm going to be blaring the Nutcracker soundtrack throughout the house because honestly there's just so much festiveness running through my bones at the moment with all of the crispy, beautiful outdoor -5 degree frostiness. It's got me feeling very festive. So I hope you enjoyed this evening, and I hope you enjoyed Lauren's vlogging because she was making me howl with laughter. Even though she was being so helpful, she also was just making me laugh so much. She's so funny. What you couldn't see was that she had the camera and she was going like this. It was like when someone's mum gets given a camera and she's like this. It was good fun. Anyway, I'm gonna kiss my schnooze and I'm gonna go to bed. See you in the morning.